Hey guys, it's Nevada. Welcome back to my channel. I have been waiting to do some sort of an updated skincare routine or nighttime routine, and I've just been so busy coming back from my externships that I haven't had the time, but I figured instead of kind of fabricating one and putting on a lot of makeup and then like taking it off, I thought I'd do again more of like a realistic, what I actually do almost every single day to take off my makeup. And it's actually a Friday right now, so in addition to just simply taking off my makeup, obviously I do a little bit more of an extensive pampering routine. I know it's all over YouTube that there are like wonderfully luxurious jacuzzi, bubble bath, reading a book with candles, like those kind of get unready with me, and those are just not, that's not what happens with me. It's a Friday night, I do have a glass of wine, and all I did was change into a sweatshirt and some like sleep pants, joggers the second I got home. And I'm just gonna show you what I do a nighttime and also weekend basis. So first things first, I am going to take off my makeup, and that obviously involves putting my hair up. So this is just like a wrap that one of the companies that sent me some products sent me, Elemis. I think that's how you say it. I'm sure this is not even a product that they're like promoting. They sent me like lotion, facial oil, makeup remover, all of that good stuff, and then this kind of like personalized head wrap. And I'll be honest with you, I feel like this wrap is the only thing that I would promote or try to advocate on my channel. And it's not because the quality of the products aren't good, because they are, they're amazing. It's just that it's a luxury product. So the facial oil is like, I don't know, $70 or something, and the like gel moisturizer, like face moisturizer, is upwards of $100, and I would never put my own money out for that, especially when you'll see that I use just like very simple organic oil. So I'm not gonna put the money out there to buy $100 for a lotion. So I'm obviously not gonna tell you guys to do that either. But I use this every single day. You can probably see that it's like stained with foundation. I have tried so many different products. I obviously get products sent to me and I try them out. I showcase them or promote them if I really like them. But for the most part, I've just never found something that's better than my like go-to product, my day one, which is just castor oil mixed with olive oil. I think I spent a few months trying various different products that were more like commercial and like chemical based, and it's not like they did anything wrong. They didn't mess up my skin or anything like that, but this was just so much simpler. So all I really do is I just take like a plastic cup, and I essentially literally just do equal parts of olive oil and equal parts of castor oil. And I usually just make enough for like a day or two. So as far as like it being sanitary, I'm not gonna leave this for days on end. If you do wanna make a lot of it, I suggest putting it in a bottle and storing it that way. So I'm just gonna take a bunch out with my fingers and distribute it on both hands and just start to take my makeup off this way. So I would say circular motions. Don't put too much pressure. The tissues around your eyes are very sensitive, so you don't want to cause premature wrinkles or lines. So just be very careful and gentle. So the best way to remove this oil combination is to use a damp, hot towel. So just run it under hot water and kind of wring it out, and then use that to wipe the oil off. I used to do this by itself, and you definitely can just wipe it off and then you don't have to do anything after that, and the oils are actually beneficial to your skin and helps moisturize it. But I've recently fallen in love with double cleansing. There's nothing wrong with just wiping it off with a towel and then ending your routine there. I did that for several months. In fact, one of my previous videos about oil cleansing is all about that. But I just like washing that off as well and kind of just having a clean face at the end of it all. If I have any extra mascara that's stuck on because it's waterproof, or let's say I was wearing lashes, so I have some lash glue left over, or just eyeliner is being stubborn, I will go ahead with some specific eye makeup remover. This is the Elemis one that I was talking about. Again, I'm using it because they sent it to me, but there are so many other eye makeup removers out there, and this one is just so overpriced, so by no means do you have to go and buy this one. So now that makeup is all off, I'm going to actually now cleanse my face. So this is, yikes. This is called Saturday Skin Rise and Shine Gentle Cleanser. I got this from Octoly, and I have mentioned Octoly a lot in my videos, and I guess I never properly explained it. So basically, it's a company through which I receive products that I can review. And the thing about that is, I know a lot of people are concerned whether you're making an honest review because people send you things and like if you're pressured to put things up. And the reason why this is so good is because companies don't just send me things randomly. I actually request things that I want and they can accept or decline my request. So obviously I'm only gonna request things that I'd actually like to try, and if they accept it, they send me it and I can try it out and decide that, you know, it's actually worth it or not. So for the most part through Octoly, I try to request cruelty-free products. So this is a cruelty-free cleanser, which I love. I think it's a Korean beauty brand. I have to do a little bit more research on it, but it's called Saturday Skin. A tip I got from Beauty Bird, if you follow her on YouTube, is whenever you can, it doesn't have to be all the time, but whenever you can, use a paper towel to pat your face dry after washing it, just because just helping your face stay a little bit more clean. So now that my face is truly clean, on weekdays I would kind of just go ahead and moisturize now, but obviously it's a weekend, I have the time to be able to throw on a mask. I'm going to show you guys one of my new favorite masks. I showed this on Instagram once already, but this is called the Detox mask by Teamiblends. There's many reasons as to why this has become one of my favorite masks. Number one, it's cruelty-free, obviously. Number two, they are a very kind of like simple, focused, and for the most part, organic brand of products. So they actually make a lot of organic teas, and they have this really cool kind of like tea blender that you can use. But they also have like a skincare line with products. I think this one is like 75% organic, and I've been using it for a few weeks now, and you'll see after I take it off, it brightens my face. It definitely makes it look a lot clearer, and I've been using it as spot treatments also. The ingredients in it are very simple, which I love about it because at least I know what I'm putting on my face, and it absolutely smells fantastic, and it's obviously fun to wear something green. So apply this for 10 to 15 minutes, let it dry completely on your face, and then just go wash it off with water and pat dry. They're vegan. So as you can see, a lot of parts of this mask has now dried out and is a lighter in color. It's also tighter on my face. This is a good time for me to go wash it off. I just don't like when the whole thing dries and tightens up. I just feel like it kind of takes out more from my skin than I want it to. So I usually do it when it's like half dried, half not. So I'm just gonna go wash the mask off and I'll be right back. So you must be able to tell a difference. I don't know if it picks up on camera, but my face is just so much brighter. It's like revitalized. I will say that the mask dries out your skin, but so do most masks. It's always important to moisturize after you put on any type of mask. But this green tea mask especially is just amazing. It works wonders. I love what it does to my skin. And I use it about once a week, not anything more than that. And at this point, I am finally ready to moisturize. So you could have done this without applying the mask if it was like a weekday or you were just busy. To moisturize, I have like a few different steps. So basically, after doing something like a mask that really dries out your skin, or even now just because it's winter and the winter is like really torturing my skin as far as just like sucking any moisture out of it, I kind of like double moisturize. So everyone knows that I have my handy dandy facial oil. And I'm definitely gonna use this, but I'm also going to use a moisturizing product as well. My current favorite is Juice Beauty's Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Moisturizer. So I've heard it both ways, but I always kind of follow by apply your moisturizer first and then any oils last. And that just makes sense to me because oils literally prevent the entry of anything else. So I feel like if you applied a facial oil first and then moisturizer on top of it, the moisturizer is not going to penetrate your skin properly. So I always use any type of lotion first and then apply oil on top. And then depending on how dry your skin is, you can apply this moisturizer everywhere. I like to let my oils do most of the work. So I apply this moisturizer just on my like dryness prone areas. So for me, that's around my nose, it's around my chin and mouth. And then I apply this generously on my neck as well. Then I'm gonna go in with some under eye cream. This is again Juice Beauty's under eye cream. So I pat this in underneath my eyes and then take it around my eyes as well. And then the final step is to go in with my facial oil. This I've mentioned in all my videos. I've also made a video making my facial oil, but this is for the most part either jojoba oil or argan oil, some rosehip seed oil, a few drops of chamomile, a drop of tea tree oil. Like I've been changing it up, and I just take a few drops and pat this into my face. You don't really have to rub it. It doesn't work the same way lotion does, so just pat it into your face. Every night before I go to sleep, I take a drop of the castor oil and I apply it to my eyelashes and my eyebrows. I took a break from this for a really long time, I want to say like 5 months, and I noticed a difference. And the minute I started again, I think it's been like 2 or 3 weeks, like you see your lashes grow, which is just amazing. So I just take the tiniest bit on my fingers and I just apply it to the upper and lower lash lines. So as far as skincare routine, that is it, start to finish. As I said, on weekends, I usually take a little bit more time to also kind of just relax and pamper myself, and part of that is doing a hair mask for me. Whenever I have time to either spend a few hours at home or sleep with a mask in my hair and then wash it out in the morning, I always take advantage of it. Right now, what I'm gonna do is apply a castor oil hair mask to my scalp, some coconut oil through the rest of my hair, sleep on it overnight, and then wash it out in the morning. So for that, I'm literally gonna use the same castor oil olive oil combination that I use to oil cleanse. When you're applying castor oil to your hair, make sure you're only keeping it in your scalp area, don't bring it down. We're gonna use coconut oil for that. And that's just because the castor oil consistency is very like thick and viscous and honey-like, so once you get it on throughout your hair, it's gonna be really hard to get out. So try to keep it into your scalp as much as possible. Massaging your scalp actually stimulates your hair follicles, so if you're looking to grow your hair, not only does the castor oil help benefit that, but also just spending some time massaging your scalp will help to kind of stimulate hair growth. If you want a more in-depth video on how I use castor oil for a hair mask or just how I use oils in general on like a day-to-day basis, I'll link 2 different videos that I've made in the past in the description box below, so definitely feel free to check those out. And then because you don't want to ignore just the rest of your hair, I'm gonna apply your typical coconut oil to the shafts of my hair. And again, because I'm gonna be sleeping with this in my hair, I'm not really going out anywhere, I can apply it very generously. Alright guys, so that is the end of my get unready with me nighttime / skincare hair care routine. That's it. There's no frills, no extra fancy, I don't know, routines that I do. If I had to tell you and recommend things to you, number 1 would be the oils. Castor oil has made a huge difference in my life, skin, hair, everything. And then my facial oils, so jojoba, argan oil, rosehip seed. And not just that, they're convenient and they're just so affordable and dare I say cheap. Those are like the few things that I would definitely say get your hands on. My second recommendation would be the Detox mask, or at least a mask that you can read and like name the ingredients in and that you're comfortable kind of letting sit on your skin. You don't want to be putting something that's too harsh or that's going to do more harm to your skin than any good. And then obviously the other stuff I have are just like lotions, cleansers, and these are things that you can, I don't know, find your favorite one. I just recommend these because they're cruelty-free and I'm all about that life. My skin is going to be good for tomorrow morning. You can choose to cleanse in the morning. I usually don't. I usually just wash my face with water and I'm ready to go. Hair, wash it out very carefully. If you watch one of my previous videos about castor oil, dry shampoo it first. Not as in the product dry shampoo, I mean use real shampoo on dry hair. That's going to kind of dissolve the oil and remove it from your actual hair. That way when you mix water into it, you can wash it out as opposed to the oil repelling the water. So I am going to spend the rest of my Friday night relaxing, and I hope you guys are able to use some of these skincare or hair care recommendations and let me know how it works for you. If you want to see more of my videos, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.